Alright, good morning YouTube. Two Guns Tony here. Today's November 10th, and it's a very important day. Why is it an important day? Well, on this day, in 1775, my Marine Corps came alive. That's correct. United States Marine Corps founded in 1775, Ton Tavern, Philadelphia. From that day forward, the rest is history. But that's only part of the reason why I'm going to talk to you today. I am on the hunt for an Xbox or a PlayStation 5. I decided that I didn't really have I couldn't justify one over the other than the fact that whatever one I find first is the one that I'm going to get first. I'll end up having both eventually, yes, of course. But the one that I'm going to get first is the one that I find first, because unfortunately, I don't know what was wrong with my internet or what was going on, but on both pre-sales, I kept on getting denied access to the website. I couldn't load the shopping cart. I could add it to my shopping cart, and when I went to go check out with my shopping cart, nothing. So I'm probably one of maybe thousands, tens of thousands of people that tried to order, maybe hundreds of thousands, I don't know, that tried to order the next-gen consoles and couldn't get it. So I'm doing the old legwork today. I'm gonna go look around and see what I can find. See what I can get. So let me rewind back really quick and talk about this Marine Corps birthday and why it's so special. Those of you that watched a few of my videos, I may have mentioned once or twice that I was a Marine. I served in the United States Marine Corps from 2005 to 2013. Depending on what day and when you're asking me, I might tell you it was the best time of my life. And at other points, I could tell you it was the worst time of my life. All said and done, I'm really glad I had the opportunity and the experiences that I had while serving in the United States Marine Corps. I'll tell you one thing that is really different about Marines. There's a lot of things that stand out about Marines as compared to other branches, those that serve in other branches. Marines are religious. That's the best way I could put it. They are religious about their history and their lore. So much so that even part of your time in boot camp and hardcore recruit training, getting yelled at and slayed in a sand pit, is about history. They teach you about all the famous Marines and the history of the Marine Corps. So it only is appropriate that once a year, Marines gather to celebrate that illustrious history. Typically, there's like a big gathering, a cake cutting ceremony, whereby a cake is cut into 3 pieces. One piece given to the oldest Marine present, one piece then passed down to the youngest Marine present, and a piece given to the guest of honor. And then they cut this cake, and this is maybe something Blockhead might like. They cut this cake with a friggin' NCO sword. They cut the cake with a sword. It's awesome. It's awesome. Every time I get to go to a Marine Corps birthday, I enjoyed it. You know, it's your old boy Two Guns Tony likes to drink a little bit, and it is definitely a drinking holiday. But I have a good time reflecting back on the history of an organization that I was proud to count myself in with. let's see. The most interesting Marine Corps birthday I ever had was, it had to have been the one I did in Iraq in 2006. Yeah, 2006. November 10th, 2006. I celebrated the Marine Corps birthday inside this, what used to be a little tiny school on the Syrian border in a town called Musaiba. We called it BP Way City. Again, Marine Corps, religious about their history. We named our battle position off of a famous battle from the Vietnam era, Way City. Way City was a battle known for its intense street-to-street fighting. And the unit that was there before us named it Way City after the intense street-to-street fighting that took place to capture that outpost. So it's only appropriately named. I got to do the Marine Corps birthday there, so did I get, was I able to get drunk? No, I wasn't. Obviously, we were in a combat zone. Your old boy Two Guns Tony was not getting drunk there. But on special order from the, I don't know if it was the commanding general of 1st Marine Division or the RCT command, authorized 2 beers per Marine in the AO, and you just couldn't drink them between 8 hours between posts or between patrols. You had to be 8 hours before your next shift, right? Well, I mean, that might have worked for the people that were, you know, working in the command posts and everything like that. But for those of us that were out there on the streets, in the battle positions, there was never 8 hours of nothing. There was never 8 hours of downtime anywhere, anytime. I think in that deployment was extended. It was extended to be almost a year long, which was originally 7 months. Thank you, George Bush, and the troop surge of 2007. I think that deployment, I may have got a solid 4 hours of sleep once, maybe. Otherwise, it's all power naps. Anyways, back to the Marine Corps birthday there. We were there inside BP Way City, and the command authorized 2 beers for every Marine in the AO, and it was awesome. So to get those 2 beers to us, they actually had to fly it in. The IED threat was too great in our area at the time for any sort of convoy or trucks to come drop us off anything. But a helicopter came in and dropped in on a pallet, the most glorious pallet I'd ever seen in my life. It had Bud Light, Budweiser on a pallet, and big old butterball turkeys and ham and a bunch of fixings. And we all sort of, the platoon that I was with, 30 of us, we all figured out how to cook ourselves a good Marine Corps dinner, and of course, there was a birthday cake in there. So I got to celebrate the Marine Corps birthday with my platoon, November 10th, 2006. It was pretty incredible, pretty memorable. I'll never forget that. Those are the memories that'll just be with me forever. Oh, kind of interesting story. I hope you enjoyed it. Let's talk about this Xbox PS5 thing, though, before this turns into a War of Iraq documentary, history, whatever. So, again, I'm a little bit of a gamer, okay? I'm not very good at gaming. I'm pretty mediocre, but I think that's obvious. I think I put that on my Twitch channel, the most okayest gamer on Twitch. But I like to play all sorts of games. Right now I've been playing World of Warcraft. That's been fun, coming back to that after many years of being away. I'm pretty excited for Shadowlands. Matter of fact, today they have the free Shadowlands event going on. So I'm pretty stoked on that. Every time I see an STI, I want to I want to have one again. But then I don't. I realize how expensive it was and how much trouble it cost me. But I do like them. So anyways, I wanted Xbox at first because that's what my brother and I play on. But then I realized all the Xbox stuff is coming out on PC. I've talked about this before, so I would get a PS5. Well, I got neither on pre-sale. I got neither. So I'm gonna look at seeing if I can go find a place that has them open. First place I'm starting off is Marine Corps Base Camp Pendleton. I'm gonna go to the PX there. Hopefully, maybe they got a shipment. I doubt it. But maybe they did. And if they did, I get lucky because it'll be tax-free. Save myself a little money. That would be great. Alright, so why do I want an Xbox and why do I want a PS5? Well, I kind of already talked about it. My reasons for getting an Xbox are most of the friends that I play with play on Xbox. I've been playing with my brother and our group of friends for, gosh, years, since like Xbox 360 days. So that's one reason for the Xbox. I already have the Xbox subscription and whatever Game Pass Ultimate. I use it quite a bit, so there you go. Good reason, right? It seems like it's the better system as far as like raw computing power and the numbers go, the data goes. Seems like it's a better system. I don't know for sure. I'm not that into it. I'm not like some kind of super smart computer engineer that can tell you what teraflops are and stuff like that. I gotta tell you this, one thing I don't like about the Xbox One Series X or whatever, Xbox Series X, is I don't like the design. What is it? It's like looks like a little trash can. I don't know. So let's see. PlayStation 5. I kind of already mentioned in my last video from last week. PlayStation 5, one of the reasons why I wanted PlayStation 5 was Demon Souls. The console exclusives, Spider-Man, Miles Morales, all those. Those are fun games. Demon Souls, like I said, is like reliving my childhood. You know, like most kids, my first, I wouldn't say my first, but I think the console that like captured me into gaming was the PS2. I had a PlayStation 1, but I think, I mean, I didn't really, I don't know. The console that really got me into gaming was PS2. The games on it, everything was PS2. Now, I had an N64 when I was a kid. Hell, I had a Super Nintendo when I was a kid. I had a regular Nintendo. I had did I say N64? I had an N64. I've had all those consoles. But like I said, the one that really stuck with me was my PlayStation 2. Then Xbox came out. And I've been at Xbox ever since the original Xbox. I didn't buy a PlayStation 3. And the only reason why I bought a PlayStation 4 was because they dropped in price dramatically about a year ago. Conveniently right around the time they announced PlayStation 5. And I wanted to play Spider-Man and the Final Fantasy remake. So that's where I was at with that. My phone, my Bluetooth on my phone is acting up, man. Something's going on there. I keep on hearing in my Cardo, Bluetooth connected, Bluetooth connected, Bluetooth connected. I have no idea what the hell is going on. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, so One thing I read about PlayStation 5, which I'm kind of nervous about if I end up finding a PlayStation 5 today, is apparently the display boxes, the ones that are on display at Best Buy, have been overheating. There might be a heating issue with the PlayStation 5. If that's the case, that's a big bummer. That's a lot of money to put down just to have it nuke itself because it got too hot. I hope that that's just because of like them being, you know, I think the way they have them at Best Buy is they're like enclosed inside a case. So maybe that has to do something, like it just kept on circling its own hot air. I hope. I'd be really bummed if I got a PlayStation 5. It'd be like having Xbox 360 all over again. You get that Xbox 360 and then it nukes itself. Red ring of death. That'd be no good. Alright. Going through the gate here. Another bad news. Speaking of the last time I went through one of these gates, it got turned around because of COVID. Shouldn't get COVID turned around here. This is just a regular Marine Corps base, Camp Pendleton. Suburban Delinquent just did a video here about a burrito shop that I spent way too much money on when I was in. Let's talk to these guys. How you doing? Oh.
Alright, sounds good.
Yeah, no worries. Appreciate it.
Cool bike.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. I like your bike.
Thank you. Appreciate it, man.
Nice.
Yeah.
Every time I see one, I'm like, damn, that's actually pretty dope.
Yeah, I love it, man.
How you thought?
That's all good. Can I go around them? Can I go around, or oh, this guy's okay? I see. They just need to move the barrier.
There we go.
Do you think they got an Xbox Series X at the PX?
No.
No. Yeah. We'll see, huh?
I think there'll be plenty. I think everyone wants the PS5.
Ah, there you go. You know, in some ways, as much as I wish I do find an Xbox One today, I kind of don't, because as you can see, I'm on a motorcycle and I don't have a backpack to put said Xbox and get it home. So if I find one, I guess I'm finding a backpack or some way to put it on the bike. Maybe I'll buy some bungee cords or something and do that. Oh man, for most of you this won't be a big deal, but now the former Secretary of Defense, Mark Esper, put out an order saying that all DoD personnel are allowed to wear what's called PT gear, or basically athletic clothing, in the PX. That's actually a rule on base when you're in the military. You used to not be able to wear athletic training clothes like shorts, workout shorts, athletic shoes, t-shirt, stuff like that. You had to come in sort of like that gentleman right there. T-shirt, blue jeans, shoes. Yeah, interesting stuff. But I guess it's different. But if I know the Marine Corps, like I think I do, they're going to go ahead and say, nope, we're going to make a special order saying that Marines have to. Because that's just what Marines do. Happy birthday, Semper Fi, hoorah. All right. No joy. They had tons of Xbox Series S at the PX, tons. But they said that they sold all of their Series X out, like first thing in the morning. when they ride open. So I was a little bit busy first thing in the morning. I probably could have been here, but I was actually asked by Palomar College, which is where I went to school right after I got out of the military. It's a community college in my area. I was asked by them to speak at their virtual Veterans Day event. So that was quite an honor. Something I couldn't say no to. What the hell is going on here? Marines, man, and their buckets. Marines love their buckets, that's for sure. I'll go ahead and get out of here. So yeah, I was a big bundle of nerves this morning, even though it was a virtual event. And I didn't actually have to stand up and speak to anyone, just spoke to my camera. I got to talk to the veterans that are at Palomar and some of the staff that are there. That was good. It was an honor to be the guest speaker. So, yeah. Well, where we're going to go next? Well, I decided to start out here west, basically by the ocean, and then work my way back east. So there's a couple Walmarts that are right off the interstate, the highway. There's some Fry's. I go to Fry's. Let me cut around here. And maybe we'll find something there. I really doubt it, but maybe. Oh gosh, here comes the bucket again. Where is this guy? Is this guy think he's gonna get on the internet? The interstate? What the hell? Oh boy. So there's a couple other bases that I could go to, but I don't know. Miramar is a smaller base, and for lack of a better way of putting it, a lot of people have spare time on their hands. It's like a air wing base, so I'm pretty sure. I think actually most people are off today on base, so yeah, that's not happening. I'm gonna let this truck go by. I could go down to 32nd Street, but that's where all the ships are. That's where basically half of the Pacific Fleet is down at 32nd Street. And if they haven't gotten their Xbox yet, by the time I get down there, they definitely would have. So I really wasn't planning on making this video about getting my Xbox. I just I needed to do a motovlog, and I thought, well, I kind of want to go look and see what I can find, and maybe get lucky, make it for some good content. So far, a bust. I could have picked up the Xbox One S. The specs, again, I'm not a spec wizard. I don't really know, you know, where the main difference is. It just looks, like I said, the numbers are smaller on the S compared to the X. I do have a 4K TV. Not that I like to game in 4K. I typically perform higher frames per second. But, you know, I just feel like if I'm going to go through the hassle of trying to figure out how to get it home on this bike, it might as well be for all the potatoes, right? You know, go big. So, I'm going to pass on that. Let's see what's next. This might turn into a happy hour video, to be honest with you. Which is what I said was going to be the next video, was happy hour. So Plan 9 Ale House. All right. What a bummer. What's up, man?
Yeah, we're not actually open for food yet, but for beer until 3.
Till 3? What time is it?
Like 2:30.
Damn! Alright.
If you want, but yeah, we won't be able to serve you yet.
Alright.
We can do to go if you want.
Can I to go right there?
Oh, I can't serve you without food.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can do beer for like to go. Like.
Well, damn. No luck finding the Xbox, but I found some mac and cheese here. Over here at Plan 9 Ale House, mac and cheese. A little tri-tip mixed in there. Nice cold beer. I think they call it the Crispy Business. It's an American style lager, so I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna enjoy this and figure out how I'm gonna get an Xbox or a PS5. Probably gonna end up having to wait a while. Alright, enjoy. Damn, this is good stuff, man. Look at that nice tri-tip in there. Some flakes on the cheese. This is delicious.
Well, here's my 2 cents. Obviously, I failed at pre-ordering an Xbox or PlayStation 5, and now I failed at legging it to get one. I probably should have got up earlier, but I already explained why I couldn't. I had other obligations this morning that were more important, frankly, than my Xbox and my PlayStation. So, here's my thing. I think they do have stock. I just don't think they want to sell them right now. With Black Friday coming up and all the holiday sales, I think they're saving it because they know everyone's going to be out shopping, or a lot more people are going to be out shopping than normal. And, you know, they probably want to make up margins on other merchandise in their store inventory that hasn't sold over the past few months when retail sales have been down. So, likely, and I'm not saying this is at the store level, this is like, you know, up way higher at the executive management, corporate management level, maybe even on Microsoft's end. But I think they are holding back. I mean, obviously, you drop a next-gen console, it's like, what, the first one in 5 years? You know, you're going to expect, like, huge demand. So I find it hard to believe that they didn't make enough. I just think that they're kind of holding out. Right now, it's all about the whole, you know, day one, I got it day one. The exclusivity of it builds the hype up, and then gets everyone out on Black Friday, and boom, they start flying off the shelf like crazy. I don't know anything about business, but if I were to guess, that's what I would say is happening right now. Or it might be full of shit. I don't know. I'm Two Guns Tony. This is my moto vlog about failing to find an Xbox Series X, which I've probably misnamed about 10 times in this video. If you like this video, I'd appreciate it if you give me a thumbs up. I hope I earned your subscription today. And please, leave a comment down in the box if you want to tell me this video sucks and I'm a loser for not like botting my pre-sale like everyone else did, then go ahead and tell me that down in the comments. It's all good. I appreciate it all. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.